Finally! Remy, you have a very beautiful
space.
Thank you
so much.
And I know that we've been moving, readjusting, trying to fix the dates that would be good for the both parties.
Yeah.
And thank God we're finally doing this.
No problem at all. Please.
This artwork is beautiful. Can I just take it home?
It's actually my personal favorite. I love it.
It's really nice. Thank you. Hello and welcome to Startups Connect. This is a show where we interview inspiring and successful entrepreneurs who are doing amazing in their various fields. We tell their story as to how they've been able to build their brand from what it was to what it is. And today is not any different. We have an amazing guest with us. I know you can see already and you're like, I know her. Wait, let me do the introduction. Wait. My name is Aishat Abdullah, your host, and today with us is the team lead of FCT Experience in person of Remi Osifo. Start clapping your hands. Thank you so much, Remy, for doing this with us. There have been a lot of challenges, but we're not going to give up. Thank you so much, and I'm sure that me and others who will be watching this are so excited to hear your story, and they'll be learning one or two things from you. I came across, I think when I moved to Abuja last year, and that was, I think it was a friend that shared your page, because you know we're planning, oh, let's go to this place, let's go to that place, and almost all of them have left the country and we didn't really go to those places. But then your page is a place that you can just like you tell us Abuja stories through your platform. You take us through the world, because it's not just Abuja, through your platform. And I think that even if you cannot do anything, we can say thank you, because we can't pay you for your service, but we can say thank you for helping us know places. You put the description, you're like, okay, this is how to get there. Google Map is accurate. Like, you give us details. Yeah. So you go through the stress for us not to stress. Thank you very much. And moving into the conversation proper, I didn't know your name is Remy until I started doing the research.
Oh, I get that a lot.
Yes. So when I was like, oh, okay. So during the course of my research, I realized that your name is Remy. So now I want you to tell us a bit about your background. Who is Remy? How was growing up like for you?
Interesting. I like that question. But growing up was great, actually. I had an exciting and very interesting childhood. I grew up in Lagos.
Oh,
yes. I grew up in Lagos. I enjoyed growing up in Lagos. There were some crazy sides to it, but I enjoyed growing up in Lagos. I grew up in a very jovial family. My dad had an incredible sense of humor. And my mom is a bit laid back. I would say I picked up going out from my dad. He was a bit extroverted. That changed later on, but he was a bit extroverted growing up. And so we would hang out, we would go out, and that was where I started getting interested in visiting places and seeing things. I left Lagos to pursue my higher education in Abuja. So I came to Abuja.
And you fell in love?
Yes, I did actually.
I tell people that Lagos, as much as it is fun and interesting, it is quite hectic and stressful.
It was just too fast.
So when you come here, you're like, this place is chill.
It's chill. Like everybody is not, people are not trying
Nobody's
to
rushing.
It was just a lot different. I said, okay, I think this is more my person. So I never went back to Lagos after university. I just remained here.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, you didn't tell us where you're from, because Remy is like a Yoruba name, and some persons who want to know if you're Yoruba.
I was just saying this thing some days ago. So every time I say my name is Remy, people look at me like they're expecting me to say Amaka or something. I'm from Edo State. I'm from the Yoruba speaking part of Edo State. So that's why I have a Yoruba name.
Yes. Okay.
With Abuja City Tourist, I won't say we experienced a lot of issues. I would say maybe at the beginning stage, acceptance, because people didn't quite understand what we were doing or why we were doing it. Even I didn't understand why we were doing it anyway. But over time, we were able to show people what we were doing, and I would say we also influenced people to start doing what we were doing, because other brands started to come up, and that was a big win for us. But with FCT Experience, the challenge has been completely different. So, when you're doing something for free and then you transition to offering a service based off that theme, which was taking people around when they come into Abuja, a lot of people didn't understand why they were to pay for that service. And I didn't understand it, so you expect me to stand up in my house and then take you around for a whole day and it will be for free. Like, how? Right? But I think we were able to walk around proper communication as to what the service entails, what the benefits of the service entails, how it's different from you going around on your own, and just make people understand this is the value that is being offered in exchange for money. And I think in that moment, people started to understand. So it's subject to, can I afford it or can I not afford it? But we've been privileged to take foreigners, Nigerians, on tours across Abuja.
Can you give us
a number? Can I? No, I can't give you a number. It's been over the past. We officially started 3 years ago, so it's quite a number of people. So I don't have the exact number, but we've worked with AfriLabs, which is an internationally recognized organization. So they had a conference and they called us in as tour guides. That was one of the most interesting tours because we met different people from Ethiopia, from Uganda, from Rwanda, from Germany. So it was quite an interesting tour. I would say that that's majorly the challenge that we have experienced as a brand. Yes.
Passion is nice, having interest in something is amazing, but there'll be a point where you need, like you mentioned, you had to travel to meet other tour guides. You need money at some point. So how would you say is the revenue like and the cost of running the brand? Do you think it's doing very okay, or you can do better?
We always need more money, don't we?
Yes.
But we're not where we were 5 years ago. I remember before I started doing this full time, I remember asking a question in a meeting that I found myself. I said, please, do people make money from their passion? Someone looked at me like, you'd be hungry. For a very long time, it was a joke. But I picked what I needed to pick from that. I understood that at the beginning, you might not make anything, you might just have to do it. So I was financing everything at the begining. I didn't regret it. Honestly, when it began as a hobby, so it didn't mean much
like
to me.
Because you had your main income.
Yes, I did. I had a job, and it was fine sponsoring my hobby. I mean, it was my hobby.
Just go eat somewhere,
have fun, go out. It was something I would do on a regular day. It didn't mean much. But as we began to grow, our expenses changed. But we had built ourselves to the point where people recognize the brand enough to patronize the brand. Over the years, it has grown, and we're able to cover all of our expenses, and that has been that's major, because when I think about it, from where we began, where we're at now, there's a huge difference, and I'm very grateful for that growth. Yes.
Okay, so now, what's your hope for tourism in Abuja, in Nigeria, and for the world? Because some tourists might have challenges different from yours and feel like, oh, Nigeria can be on this level. We don't have to go to this. We don't have to leave the country to explore this, to experience this. So what's your hope, and what do you think? What are the areas you think that Nigerian tourism as a whole can improve upon?
I saw a change in tourism after COVID. So at the time, I was managing a service apartment, and a lot of people started coming into Abuja just to stay at the apartment. They didn't even want to go anywhere. They just wanted a change of environment. And for the people I encountered, most of them never went back to wherever it was that they came from. Yes, I know a lot of them that didn't go back because they wanted to be here. And that kind of encouraged a lot of things. So while they were here, they were going out, telling people about this place. More people were coming in, and that's the kind of shift that I want to keep seeing. I wouldn't say you don't have to travel anywhere. I feel like you should go and see the world, but I would love for people to start where they're at. So you don't have to be in Abuja. Coming
up with a name for a brand, or even for a child, you would research, you would do a lot of, is this name good? I don't want it to be this, I want it to be unique. So my name is Nana Aisha, and at some point when I wanted to have like a brand, I'm like, everybody can use Nana. So I added H to the Nana, like, so it's going to be unique. So I know it can be a process. So how did you come up with the name Abuja City Tourist, and also ACT Experience? I know there's always a story behind it, if you can tell us.
Abuja City Tourist is interesting because I struggled with that name, with getting a name. It was a lot of things. I think Abuja events, I don't know, it wasn't...
You were just thinking.
Because if you look at the history of the page itself, you see that it was changed at least 2 times. But I can't even remember those names. But honestly, I was going to bed one day and I prayed about it. I said, the Holy Spirit, just help me. Because
Yes.
at this point, I didn't know what else. I needed
It could be
something that would
confusing.
stick, something that would sound interesting.
And simple to grasp. And
Exactly. Honestly, I woke up with the name. I woke up with the name. I wrote it down.
God guided
and
you.
at that point, I realized this is it. We're here. But for ACT Experience, it's an extension of Abuja City Tourist. So it's Abuja City Tourist Experience. So
I didn't even think of that.
It's Abuja City Tourist Experience. So basically, it's an experience company. I know we provide tour services. That's very specific, but for us, we want you to have an experience. So it's not just going on a tour. We want you to go back and tell people that when I encountered this country, this was how I encountered it. This was my experience. And we need those experiences to be memorable. That was how we came up with ACT Experience.
That's
Yes.
beautiful. So I know that with what you do, it could be fun. Oh, let me take you guys to an eatery. Let me take you guys to a resort. It could be really nice. But there are times when either you're expressing creative block or you just feel like, oh, you're overwhelmed. How do you relax when you're not working? Because I know this is what you do. This is your full-time job now. So how do you relax when you're not doing this? You just take a break from work. How do you relax? Or you still relax with this?
I sleep. I sleep. The other day, someone asked me, what's your favorite thing to do? I said, I sleep. I love to sleep. Like, you don't even understand, because most times I don't sleep. I edit at night when I have to edit. I read at night when I have to read.
Then during the day, you're
During the
out
day, I'm active.
filming.
I have to be everywhere. What people do for leisure purposes is my job. So I cannot even use that to escape. So I sleep. The time that I get, I just use it to sleep. And when I'm not sleeping, and when I feel like I've hit
sleep
the
mark.
wall, I just travel. I love to experience new places, meet new people, laugh a lot with strangers and foreigners, and that just makes me kind of happy.
It's really, really nice, actually.
I hope that 5-10 years from today,
not
I
going
look
too
back
far,
and I say, yes, we did this. We put a standard, and we let that, and we continue with that standard, and we continue improving on that standard. So yes, bigger stages, other countries. I just hope for expansion across board.
And we wish you all the best and hope that in years to come, because we're still going to be rooting for you, we hope that you would even surpass the stage you're even thinking, by God's grace. It has been a very enlightening and inspiring conversation, and really, really thank Remy for sharing her story with us and her journey so far. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and also you can leave comments below. Information and details as to how you can reach the ACT Experience and also Abuja City Tourist is going to be in the description box and also on the screen to do that. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next video, bye for now.